is Lajavia Allen. I'm 28. I have 3 children. I've been here in Bakersfield for about 7, maybe 8 months. I'm originally from Texas. I moved here to do a new start. Once I got a pregnancy test from here, I was able to get a proof of pregnancy, and I got asked a couple questions about my plans and everything, and once I voiced my plans, I had someone come in and talk to me and help me, get off a little stress and steam. The stress came from whether I wanted to keep the baby or go through with adoption. So I did end up choosing adoption because all of my kids are little, and a 4th little one, I don't really know about that. It was a lot of stress for me, definitely, and I say that I'm happy about my decision because he has 2 awesome adoptive parents, and he's just a happy baby. He's so healthy and happy, and it's just adorable. So the advocate I ended up with was Miss Kathy, and from day one she has been a huge blessing. The day I met her, she prayed over me, she prayed with me. She sent me home with a Bible, and I keep that Bible close to me at all times. And she's just so awesome. My kids love her. She's just like, she adopted us. The people at the pregnancy center have given me hope by just helping me out when I came in the first time. They helped me get Miss Kathy, the advocate, and that's hope right there. She has helped, the center period, with diapers, pull-ups, wipes. They helped me out a lot. They still do help me, and it's like forever help. If you need it with your kids, especially your kids that aren't born yet, the kids you have, it's just a major big help.
The day I came to the pregnancy center, I was just trying to get a proof of pregnancy for my food stamps. I was just running, had nowhere to go. I was highly addicted to drugs, and kind of burned all my bridges. And so I was roaming the streets all night with no food and nowhere to go, and it was really cold. And I just remember that I was sitting in front of the corner store, and I don't even remember what the corner store was called, but I bought this bag of strawberry belts, and that's all I had enough for, and just wondering, sitting on the concrete, what am I gonna do, And so the next day I was trying to get my food stamps, and they needed a proof of pregnancy to do an emergency. And that's how I ended up at the Bakersfield Pregnancy Center. What happened after I came to the pregnancy center was I went into a program called Keepers of the Cross, and I ended up getting clean and started working on my CPS case, working for my kids back. And on May 3rd, I went to a class and got there early, and walking through the crosswalk, I was hit by a truck going 25 miles an hour while I was 23 weeks pregnant. And a couple surgeries later, I was able to maintain my sobriety and have a bunch of support that I never would have before I entered into BPC's doors. So when Ryder was born in August, I had a C-section, and when he was born, not all the fluids came out of his lungs, and he ended up very sick and was life-flighted to the NICU in Madera Valley Children's Hospital, where he stayed for almost 2 weeks. There was outreaches from the Bakersfield Pregnancy Center out there in Madera where I was that came and helped me, give me rides. There was churches that donated monies to pay for my motels and my Uber rides and my food, and people that came out to visit me to support me, many prayers, many phone calls. So the lesson that I, carry with me is that nothing's impossible. If you ask God, then God will find a way. Even if he's carrying you, like that footprint, poem, very true. Very true. And I had to learn it physically, like throughout my own story, but I'm living days that I prayed for, you know, kids screaming, throwing tantrums, climbing on things, and thank God for it. Thank God for it, yeah. Life is good. Definitely better.